Hello everyone! Welcome to the stream. It's been a couple weeks since we had entered the land of Capconia to save it from the evil Lord Gordian, who, as I'm sure you remember, had stolen the Wisdom Seed, had given it to his dragons. They are now very smart dragons. They are asking people questions. If they can't answer the questions, they get eaten. And we are trying to avoid this fate and face off with Lord Gordian and get back the Wisdom Seed. We finished the first area last time, a couple weeks ago. Now we're on the world map, and we have a decision to make, you and I. You see, we have two ways we can go. We can either go up into what appear to be mountains, or we can go into the flatlands. So let's take a vote on that. One is mountains, two is flatlands. We have no way of knowing what either of these places will hold for us. There's no indication on the map of if one place will be easier than another, what kind of dangers or questions we might find in these places. So we just have to make a complete guess at what it is that we might find. And it looks like you are saying one. So I'm going to end the vote, and we are going to go into the mountains. Beast Mountain. I didn't know it was called Beast Mountain. Alright, so it looks like not only is it a mountain, but we are going to have to contend with vicious beasts like kobolds. But fortunately, it looks like that we're starting off with the inn, even though we don't actually need to stay at an inn. But if we answer this question correctly, he'll let us stay.
Question 1.
When did the animated characters where in the movie Roger Rabbit live? Super Street, Toontown, Cartoon Alley, Animated Alley. So, have you seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Because for some reason I kind of think there's a good chance that you have. I think this might be a question that you might get. Yeah. Number 2 is going up, Toontown. I think we're going to end the vote and say that yes, it is Toontown. That is indeed where they live. And because we got that right, we get to stay at the inn. I don't know if we really needed to, because we haven't, lost any health so far. Alright. Okay, we're gonna have to fight a blob. What kind of questions might a blob have for us? And how would it even tell us what questions? We used our special skill to eliminate a wrong choice. Who was a slugger nicknamed 40-40 because he had 40 homers and stole 40 bases? Babe Ruth, Jose Canseco, or Hank Aaron? I'm gonna have to start this new vote. This is one of the abilities the Amazon has that makes her, I think, the best character. Sometimes she can eliminate either one or two wrong answers. Why are some of you answering 2? That was eliminated entirely. There's no reason to answer 2. She sliced out answer 2. There was no reason to say anything for answer 2. But most of you are saying answer 4. We're going to go with that. No. It was answer 3, Jose Canseco. Where is the show Wings located, chat? Bar Harbor, Nantucket, or Block Island? Come on, you've seen Wings, right? That was on kind of a while ago. Did anyone here ever see Wings? It was kind of popular at the time, I guess. Bit of a split chat right now. Though most of you, well, number 1's starting to come up, but number 2 still is in the lead. The only thing I really remember about Wings was that it had Tony Shalhoub in it, playing a completely different character from Monk. Okay, most of you are saying number 2. We're going to go with that. Let's see if you're right. Number 2, Nantucket, is correct. Okay, next thing we're going to need to answer, chat, is humans belong to which order? Aves, primate, or anthropoid? Even though I had trouble pronouncing that, I think you should probably still be able to get this. The Amazon has sliced off one of the wrong answers, number 2. Most of you are saying number 3. Primate. Yep, it looks like that's going to take it, so let's go with answer 3. Next up, the slime wants to know, what was the evil group James Bond often found himself battling? Spectre, Chump, or Chaos? That would be great if it was named Chump. Okay, someone is saying Chump, but I don't think that's the right one. I think most of you are correct in saying that it was Spectre and not Chaos, because Chaos, of course, was the organization that that Agent Smart contended with every week, not James Bond. So we're going to go with choice number 1, which was Spectre.
Question 5.
The slime wants to know which of the following U.S. presidents did not die while still holding the office: Warren Harding, John F. Kennedy, or George Washington. Which of these presidents, chat? Which of them? I mean, I don't know how they even know about the U.S., since this is a completely different world. It's not in our world. It's in a completely different planet, in a different part of the universe, I would assume. So how do they even know about this? And how should the Amazon be expected to know? Most of you are saying it is number 4, George Washington, so we are going to go with that. That's correct.
Question 6.
If we get this, okay, on the show Small and Fry, who played Mick Small, Jack Blessing, Bill Daly, or Darren McGavin? I'm sure you'll know the answer to this one? Why wouldn't you? Apparently, this blob is a fan of somewhat obscure television series from our world, not its own world. A bit split. Most of you are saying 3 and 4, but that's tied. Oh yeah, that's right, 3 is not an option. The Amazon sliced it away, so why are you choosing 3? You should not be choosing 3, there's no reason to choose it. Okay, so since 3 is not even an option, I'm going to just go with 4. Why are you choosing 3? Don't choose 3, it's gone, it's not there. We're going to go with 4, I guess. Whoops. Since that's the one that's in the lead that actually is a choice that actually exists. It's correct. Now, did the people who voted for that actually know that, or was that just a guess? Whichever way... Oh, we got a magic staff. Oh, great. So, this item will make it automatic that the next quiz only has 3 choices. It doesn't actually matter if the Amazon uses her ability. I don't know if she can use her ability on top of that. Whoops, hold on. Which path do we want to take? Let's take a look. Troll or Manticore? So 1 will go to the left, which has a troll. 2 will still going up, which has a... Whoops. Which has a Manticore. Okay, most of you are saying choice 2. So we'll go with that. It is a straight path, though I wonder if it's a hard... Oh, look at that Manticore. This might be a harder path. We use the magic staff, which means we'll only have... Okay, Ringo Starr played in what famous band? The Beatles, the Rolling Stones, or The Cure? Come on, chat. Do you know the answer to this very obscure question? The Manticore does. The Manticore is apparently a big Beatles fan, as you are, I guess, because you're getting that answer correct. You're saying it is number 1. We're going to choose number 1. What else does the Manticore have for us?
Question 2.
What is Aphrodite the goddess of? Love and beauty, time, or art and music? Chat, do you know your Greek mythology? The Manticore does. Yeah, most of you are saying number 1. And you're doing much better today than you were last time, I have to say. John Houseman appeared in all of the following movies. Which one of them earned him an Academy Award? Julius Caesar, The Bodyguard, or The Paper Chase? Come on, chat. John Houseman, Academy Award. Which one? Are you going to let this Manticore beat you with his knowledge of movies? Surely you know more about movies than this fictional creature. I should hope so. Obviously, the Amazon has no way of knowing about this. She doesn't even know what a movie is. She's completely baffled by this question. Most of you are saying is number 3. Some of you are voting 4. Don't vote for 4. 4 is not even there. We're going to go with 3. That's correct. You probably chose that because you didn't...
Question 4.
Probably knew he wasn't in The Bodyguard. In what year did Pete Rose win baseball's Rookie of the Year award? Chat. Number 1. 1965, 1967, or 1963? Pete Rose. Pete Rose, chat. famous baseball player from our world. The fate of Capconia lies in knowledge about Pete Rose's career. Okay, so the only valid choice that's in the lead is number 2. Number 4 is actually in the lead, but we can't actually choose number 4. So stop voting for number 4. It looks like it's going to have to be number 2, I would guess. So let's see if that is indeed what it is. Number 2, 1967. No, that's wrong, chat. That is wrong. How could you not know this fact about Pete Rose? Which actor directed the movie The Milagro Beanfield War? Clint Eastwood, Leonard Nimoy, or Robert Redford, chat? Which of these men, chat? Which of these men vote? Sorry, they didn't vote on anything. Which of these men directed the movie, The Milagro Beanfield War? Looks like most of you are saying number 3. Well, I hope you know more about Robert Redford's career than this Manticore does. Let's find out if you're right. That is correct. Good job, chat.
Question 6.
Number 6, who played George Jefferson's opinionated brother? Mel Stewart, Mel Bryant, or Hal Cooper? Chat, The Jeffersons. The Jeffersons, a famous sitcom. Surely you've seen The Jeffersons, even though it is an old one. Surely you must have seen some episodes of The Jeffersons. Who played George Jefferson's opinionated brother? His brother who had opinions about things and stuff. And no, it's not going to be number 4. Don't vote for number 4. Come on, chat. It's either Mel Stewart, Mel Bryant, or Hal Cooper. It has to be one of those. Mel Brooks, not an option. I'm pretty sure it was not Mel Brooks. Pretty sure Mel Brooks was not on The Jeffersons, playing George Jefferson's brother. I don't think that would have been possible. Okay, looks like most of you are saying it's going to be number 2. So let's try that and see what your knowledge of The Jeffersons is like. You're wrong, chat. Wrong. Mel Stewart was George Jefferson's brother. What was the original name of the dance group, the Sugar Cubes? Cool, the Tops, or Iceland? Chat. You know that we're going to be eaten by dragons if we don't know the original name of the dance group, the Sugar Cubes. I like the idea of this question coming out of the Manticore's mouth as he's drooling over the thought of eating us. And it's kind of split, but number 2... But number 1 is coming up. But it looks like number 2 is going to be the one that ends up taking it. So, yeah, I think we're going to go with that. Number 2, we're going to say that the original name of the dance group, the Sugar Cubes, was the Tops. And you were wrong. You were wrong, chat. You were wrong. It was...
Question 8.
What is a small Central American country, chat? Honduras, Costa Rica, or El Salvador? Yeah, chat. This is a question that the answer of which cannot change over time, right? Well, I'm pretty sure that the borders of these nations would not have changed since this game was made. But, I mean, this is a question that would it be just as true now as it was in 1993? So which is the small Central American nation? Most of you are saying it is number 3, El Salvador. Number 2, kind of close with Costa Rica, but it looks like most people are saying it is El Salvador. So, we're going to end that vote, and we're going to see if you're right. You're correct. Your knowledge of Central America was sufficient. But when was Frederick Douglass, the black abolitionist, born? 1817, 1759, or 1699? Chat! Do you know about Frederick Douglass? Do you know about the abolitionist movement of that era in America? How much do you know about that? Do you know more than a Manticore, a fictional creature from the land of Capconia? Do you know more than him? Most of you are saying is number 1. So we're going to end this vote and see if you do. You were right. Good job, chat. You murdered that Manticore with your knowledge. And Manticore is dead because we were able to answer his questions. Oh, looks like we're about... Yep, we made it to the dragon, chat. We made it to the dragon already. That was fast. Much faster than last time. Are you prepared for the green dragon? Alright. The green dragon, the direct recipient of the wisdom seed. All of these dragons are, so their questions are the toughest. Now, what is the major ingredient in the distillation of tequila? Potatoes, pineapple, oats, or the mescal plant? Chat. How much do you know about tequila? The preparation of tequila, what goes into it, how much do you know about it? Because obviously this dragon really likes tequila. He knows exactly what's in it. Most of you are saying it's the mescal plant. So let's see how drunk you are today. You were right. That indeed was the ingredient of tequila. But Martha Graham is known for what type of dance? Chat, jazz, ballet, ballroom, or modern? Martha Graham, chat. Martha Graham. This dragon obviously knows all about Martha Graham. But do we? Because if we don't, we're going to be eaten. We're going to become nutrients for the green dragon if we don't know about Martha Graham. Oh, it's pretty split. It's pretty split in this opinion on what type of dance Martha Graham is known for, whether it's jazz, ballet, ballroom, or modern. Okay, most of you are now saying modern. So let's see if you're right about it. You're correct. That is indeed what Martha Graham is known for. But the author of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Ian Fleming, created which famous spy character? Sherlock Holmes, Hercule Poirot, James Bond, or Miss Marple? Chat, who did Ian Fleming create? Which of these characters? Difficult question, I know. Yep. Yep, I think that we all know you were going to get that. I guess that was a gimme that the dragon gave us. Or maybe the dragon just is not aware of how popular James Bond is in our world. But yes, you did guess correctly. It is indeed James Bond, created by Sir Ian Fleming.
Question 4.
But what is the correct pronunciation of blank Reeves's first name? Kano, Keanu, Keanu, or Keanu? Maybe at one time this was a difficult question because Keanu Reeves... I said it, damn it. He was known perhaps only for being in like a movie like Bill and Ted. But he's a bit more well-known now. Most of you are saying it is number 3. You know, I think I kind of feel bad for the dragon. I'm sure he feels very clever and witty in asking us a question like this, thinking that, yeah, I've got him now. They're never going to get this. But, let's go with number 3. Keanu. But chat, in what year did the Grateful Dead release their first album? 1967, 1965, 1969, or 1971? Chat, the Grateful Dead chat. How much do you know about the Dead? I do know that the Dead will never die. But do you know when they released their first album? How many Deadheads are in the chat tonight? It's kind of split, but most people so far are saying 2. Well, number 1 is coming up. Seems like tonight not many people know about the Grateful Dead. But this Green Dragon seems like a big fan. I'm sure the Green Dragon has all of the Dead's albums, listens to them every day, can recite all facts about the Grateful Dead by heart. He's probably a contributor to the Grateful Dead wiki, if Wikipedia exists in Capconia. I'm not entirely sure. But it looks like most of you are now saying number 1, so I think we're going to have to go for that. Number 1, 1967. Correct, chat. That's correct. Were you looking it up on Wikipedia? You probably were, you cheaters. And what year was Elvis Presley born? 1945, 1955, 1935, or 1925? Chat. Elvis Presley, chat. Elvis. Come on, you have to know Elvis. Even if you're not Deadheads, even if you don't know too much about musical acts, chat, Elvis Presley, chat. Looks like most of you are saying it is number 3. So, okay, we're going to go with number 3 and see if you're right. With 1935. You're correct. One more question, chat. Just one more, and we've killed this dragon. On what birthday did Sleeping Beauty prick her finger to fall into a deep sleep? 16, 14, 13, 17, chat. Sleeping Beauty, chat. Sleeping Beauty. If we can answer this correctly, we will have killed this dragon with our knowledge of trivia. And really, this dragon has not even come close to eating us. Most of you are now saying it's number 1. Are you right? Is it indeed 16? You are correct. Chat, you were right. We completely slaughtered this entire area. But according to the dragon, it's not surprising. All of our resources? We've only been using some of them so far. Yeah. Good job. That takes us to stage 3. To stage 3, the Chateau of Avalon. But that means we're done with Quiz and Dragons for tonight. Just like last time, we finished an area. We're going to go on next week with the next area, Chateau of Avalon. Mr. Sonobozu, you did say that you had some kind of prize in mind if we did not have a party wipe, and not even one character died tonight. So congratulations to the chat that you were able to just blaze through this entire section. I know that there's 10 minutes before we reach the half an hour, but I mean, I'm sure this would take longer than 10 minutes. So we're gonna have to stop it right here and wait until next week to continue on saving the land of Capconia from Lord Gordian. We'll just remember where we left off next week. So, congratulations, and since you did so well, that means next up we're gonna have something a little bit different. A new game, which I think we probably will be able to finish tonight. I think it's not long, but I think it's a special treat, and I hope that tonight you're in the mood for romance. See you in a bit.